In this video, I'm going to update the PACT to the latest version, in this case, the February 3, 2022 build. So I'm going to start out, I'm going to start out online here, and we're going to start at jazzitsupport.com. Now, you probably will be prompted to log in, so log in with your firm name and password, and then click on Downloads, and move down to the PACT. If you subscribe to that, you'll see PACT here. And today I'm going to use the update instead of full product because I already have PACT installed and I have my letterhead already put onto the PACT letters. So I'm going to click on Update here, and it's going to download the pactupdate.exe. And when that's downloaded, I'm going to double click on that and run the PACT update. So here we go. Right, so I'm just going to pull that over. So we're running the February 3rd, 2022 PACT update. I'll click on Next and agree to the license there. And what it's going to do is create a folder called PACT update on whatever path we add here. So I'm going to leave this on default, but it's going to end up in CaseWare data PACT update. So, and we'll see in a moment where we will actually be using that. So I'm just going to install that. So that has all the latest versions, and I will run the update log here just to show you the revisions log. So in this particular build, we have an update going to the main document that updates the PACT Resource Center and the control document. Make sure this PT key is being included in any engagement that uses PACT. So those two have been updated, and we have some updates in this one to the tax services checklist. So the T1 and T2 have been updated, as well as the trust, and the other four checklists are new. So we're going to see how those get added to the PACT Resource Center and the master file. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to go back into the PACT KLib, and I'm opening up this document here, the PT update. So let's do that. Okay. That's just opening on another screen here. I'm going to pull it over in a second. There we go. Okay, so rather than replacing all the documents, because again, I've got my letterhead in the master and I want to make sure I keep it there, I'm just going to unlock this form mode with the password for administrator and click on regular method here. Okay, so set the path to the uncompressed master. We should have done that wherever that is. We've actually already done this step, so we can skip that as well, and set the path to the update directory. So in this case, that is exactly where I installed it. I put it into the CaseWare PACT update folder, so that's good. And I'm now going to do this. I'm going to click on this first one here, the PT update. So you can see that the version that's in the snack bar is newer than this one, so I'm just going to do that. I'll update. Okay. And that's giving us the latest version of this. So yes, I'll keep any input data that's there. And so now that's been pulled in. Okay, so now we can just go through this and see where we have updates. So we've got an update to the PT key. I'm just going to click on the status button. That'll bring the latest version in there. And I'm going to add in updates for these three tax checklists. So these are ones that were already in PACT. Okay, and I'm going to then add in the four documents that are not currently in our resource center or our master file. So I'm going to click on these four, and it's going to say it's going to put this document now at the top of the document manager in the PACT KLib and in the PACT master. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Do it on the next one. Same thing. It's at the top. Okay, next one. All right, and then just one more, and then we're done. So that is it for updating the PACT Resource Center. So I'm going to exit this, and we'll come back to the Resource Center. So you can see those new documents we added. The four new tax checklists are at the top of the document manager. And what I'm going to do is move those down because I'd like those to be with the other ones. So I'm just clicking on the first one, holding the shift key, and clicking on the last one. And I can hold my left mouse button down and just drag that all the way down to where I want it. So I want this to be in my tax checklist. So I'm going to put it right in here. Okay, so I've got those down in there. Now, I'm going to open up the PACT master. So let's go to the PACT master. And you see the new checklists are up at the top there. So we're just going to highlight those. And again, I'm just going to hold my left mouse button down and drag that down until that's included in the tax checklist. Now notice the line there just over on the side. I want to actually put it in the folder, so I'm just moving it up until it shows it's right in there. So the only other thing I have to do with the master, and I'm just going to go into my PT key, is we noticed that there was an update to PT key, so we'll just do the update there. Okay, so I'll update that, and I am going to save any input data that I might have had there. And just move down, and we can see that there are 3 of those existing tax checklists that we need to update. The other ones are actually already in here now, and they're up to date. So we're just going to click on our status button here to open that particular document. We'll do the update, and we can then save and exit once that's updated. Okay, and we'll do the same thing again here on the second one. And so that loads the document. We can just do our update and then save and exit. And one more time and we're done. That is it. So let's just hit that third one there. Okay, so this is the trust. We'll open that one up. Update from Resource Center. And save and exit. And there we go. So we look now here, we don't see any items that need to be updated. We have a filter here as well that we could show any documents that need to be updated, and you can see that's clear. If we'd set it to that filter originally, we would have just seen the 3 documents that needed to be updated. So I'm going to just put that back on all of them, and we're done.